and then I'll carefully inside this pipette that I've soaked in alcohol, drying it up, shaking off excess liquid so it is dry, so that we don't mess up our experiment. So I'm going to draw up about 0.5 ml of broth from here. And then I'll quickly pipette 8 drops of broth to the center of my agar plate. So I'm going to pipette 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to place this in my undiluted bucket of bleach, and then I'll remove this spreader from the package, just touching this straight end so as not to contaminate it. And then I'll spread this broth evenly across the agar so that the entire plate is coated with even layer of broth. So here I am spreading out the broth so that everything in the plate is covered with the broth. Okay, and then I'm going to replace this lid, and then I'm going to put this in the undiluted bleach, and then sterilize this as epidermidis active culture broth. And then I would allow this plate sit with the lid up like this for 1 to 2 hours until the active broth that I poured in it is completely absorbed by the agar. So once the agar, once it's absorbed, the active broth, once the broth is absorbed in the agar, I'm going to use the plastic tweezer that I have in my alcohol. I'll shake it out dry, and I'll use it to take my penicillin disc from its plastic. So I take the penicillin disc from the plastic and place it on the side that I labeled penicillin, and then I'll do the same thing with my gentamicin, using my tweezer, taking it out, this out from the package, and putting it where it is labeled gentamicin, and then also the same thing with the novobiocin. And then I'm going to gently press the disc onto the agar surface so that there will be proper contact with the agar. And then I'll cover my plate, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing with my with the rest of the disc, the antibiotic disc. And then I'm going to let my agar plate remain this way for 10 minutes, not moving it, so that so that my disc is securely attached to the agar surface. And then I'm going to place my agar